Now, what we talked about in the last video we talked about how to play the god and how to do the abilities. Now, we're going to talk about how to build the god. So it could be any god. I mean, I know how to play all of them. I just gotta look at their abilities and like know like what they have to do and whatnot. The easiest god that I think right now is probably yeah, that's a hard one to actually think about. Actually, Ymir. Let's try.
Let's get to work.
No, wait. Let's go with Fenrir. Because we was talking about Fenrir, wasn't we?
Darkness calls to me.
He was.
Fenrir.
Fenrir.
And he's actually a fun god to play. Now, I actually have him. So let me show y'all like why Fenrir is a great god to actually play. Because I know how to play him already. Just the build, it's just what you gotta work on.
Something to sink my
So
teeth in.
let me just try to remember.
Minions have spawned.
So the thing with Fenrir, what you got to learn is that when you activate his, when you get all 5 ruins. So I know this is just about builds, but it's still about abilities too. So I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what all these abilities do without looking at them for a minute. So his buff, which is his passive, the ruins makes his buff.
Fierce.
So let me just get the items that I think that are best fit for him. Of course, he needs health. Like probably like this item, that item, and that item. Somewhat of this item.
I will rip through the hardest armor.
But definitely try to get items that can shred your opponent. Now I don't know what this kind of build is, but I'm gonna go with it. So his first ability, when he goes on someone, you have to have 5 ruins to actually stun your opponent. So that's just an ability. It's not a buff. Not a buff. So I lied. I'm gonna actually say I'm gonna actually look at the abilities. And plus he reduced about 30% of cooldown duration. He reduces 30% cooldown. So you gotta definitely have a cooldown item on him. That's why some people have cooldown items on him, like Mental Discord and sometimes Hydra's Limit. The Hydra's Limit is another good item. Because when you hit your opponent with 3 attacks, not 3 attacks, but with his 3, which what gives him the protections, I think. No, yeah, he increases protections, and It says when it hits enemies around a target for 50% of the damage, and while casting this ability, Fenrir is immune to knockups. At full ruins, each strike gains additional 15% physical power scaling. So 5 plus 1 per level. Protections. So that's 6 times. That's 6 times 5, which is 30. He has 30 protections already. That's why it looks like he has 22.6 right now. Now to get his ruins up, hit anything, no matter what it is. This gains protections. This makes you gain a physical power and life steal buff. And then his ultimate gives you protections. His protection is double. So by double, they mean like. So say if this item right here, this item right here, if it doubles, that means it's going to be actually 60 protections that he's actually gaining. So you got to put a lot of protections on Fenrir to actually do damage. So let me give you an example of the first ability. Yeah, I'll stun him. Actually, I can actually stun him again. So watch this. Yep. And once you get that low, remember you have mental discord. I'm just building power on Fenrir, because that's mostly what he is. He has a physical lifesteal buff, which is right here. He has protections gained by doing his third ability, which you should have all the ruins together. So he's CC immune to everything on his ultimate. And his ultimate looks like this. But you have to actually bite someone. So you have to actually bite someone with that ability. Remember, this is part 2. So I'm just doing the gods that I love. Once you get a kill, you ruin the See how he still didn't kill it yet. But if I do this, fight him. Kill him, and then I can do this. He killed himself. What a stupid knee. Notice I don't have any boots. He thought he was gonna kill himself.
Bears down upon you.
I can actually keep killing him.
Immortal.
Ain't nothing gonna kill me out here. To be this good with any god is to learn your abilities. To learn who you're up against. That's the main objective. Even though this fire giant is gonna kill me, so this cord is actually a real good item. Even though he hits me up, I'm still gonna get my health back. Why? Because I'm gonna kill him again. I can keep killing the fire giant no matter what. Keep killing him, the more I kill him, the more powerful I get. The more he hit me, the more powerful I get. I'm never gonna die. You know why? Because I got blood forge. And I got a Smite Step buff. So that's basically what you need to know. The build really matters. The only reason I put these items, okay, let me tell y'all why I put these items on Trigger. I put this crusher item on here because it actually does tick damage every time you hit your character or with an ability. It has to be a tick damage item, or it won't do no damage. Why? It's because mainly because of the ruins that he does, like for about a lot of damage. He gets 30% cooldown reduced by 30%. Now that's not why. Another reason why is because he gets physical power and lifesteal buff that does tick damage. Another reason why is that at 4 ruins, each strike gains 15% additional physical power scaling. You know what that means, right? That means 50 damage. If he's doing 50 damage, 50% of his 4 damage, it doesn't matter if it's not full. He's still doing the 50. If it goes up 15%, you know what that is, right? So that's like 65% of the damage he's actually doing if it scales up. So that's how much damage Fenrir is actually doing. So to do that much damage, you have to get a good item to do that much damage. So I'll say that you need to actually level up the 2 and the 3 the most. Just level up the 2 and the 3 the most. When he does that, when he releases his buff, do this move next. Then it will do the damage. See? If you do that ability, it will do the damage. So I'm at 4 ruins, right? So let's see if he can kill me. Nice. He can probably kill me now. Let's see if he can. That's what y'all need to learn. Get mentor Discord. Make sure y'all get it. The only reason I got Crusher is because of the 65 damage he's actually doing on his 3rd ability. When he does 50% damage, he's just doing it naturally. It don't matter if you have 3 ruins. It don't matter if you have 1 ruin, 2 ruins, 3 ruins, or 4 ruins. It don't matter. It has to be 5. And it's scaling up to 15. 65. So that's why I got this item. And for the physical penetration too. And tick damage. Because it says enemies hit by your abilities, by your damaging abilities, take an additional 20 physical damage plus 15% of your physical power over 2 seconds. Then you got Hydra's limit passive for 8 seconds after using an ability. Your next basic attack will deal an additional 50% damage abilities that function like basic attacks do not benefit from this. Right. So just one basic attack could kill you. The item grants 2.5 MP5 for 10% of your missing mana. That's why I got that item. Then I got Mental Discord. Passive. If you take damage below 30% health and you unleash a shockwave that stuns all enemies within a range of 20 units for 1 second and gain CC immunity for 1 second. This effect cannot trigger more than once every 90 seconds. Now, I got this item. This is a real good item. Passive. Killing an enemy god forges a shield from this blood with health. Equal to 200 plus 10 per player level for 10 seconds. While the blood shield is active, you gain plus 10% movement speed. That's why that item is good. Now this item is good because you get 35. Okay, it says the passive is 3% of your mana is converted to physical power. But it's actually saying 35 physical power, 1,500 350 mana. You got 10 MP5, 10 cooldown reduction. Then the last item, which is a really good item for Fenrir, is it has 20 mana, 350 health, and 35 physical power. And what's this item? Passive. The passive of this item is Blackthorn Hammer. Passive. While over 25% mana, you gain plus 10% cooldown reduction. While under 25% mana, you gain plus 50 MP5. It's just under. Wow, under. So this would be a good item for Kokolin, because you need MP5, right? Not a lot of people know this. A lot of people don't understand, but MP5 and HP is what he needs. MP5 gives his rage more damage, and his HP5 gives his regular stats a lot of damage. People don't realize that. They think basic attacks is supposed to matter. Yeah, it matters sometimes. You don't have to build the character passive all the time. And I'm pretty smart. For Kokolin. I don't have Kokolin right now, but I know how to play Kokolin. So that's all I gotta do and show for y'all for this video. I showed y'all why I built these items, and I showed y'all exactly how much items, how much damage these items actually do. And that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 2 videos every day of playing Smite. No, I mean 2 videos of Smite, yeah. And then I might do 2 videos on the next video tomorrow. I'm gonna do, it's gonna be way different. It's gonna actually be at a certain time. I don't know what exact time. Not at 10:40 because I got an interview tomorrow. So Christina. Plus, Fenrir is my favorite god, so he's my favorite assassin. Well, actually, Bakasura is my favorite assassin, but he's my second favorite assassin now. My third favorite assassin is the Willix. I might be talking about her in another video, but today, those are the only 2 videos I'm going to be doing today. And ta-ta, see you later, people. And just, if you got time, look at this video, see if I did alright, see if I did fine. This is the second part I did. I should have did the first part on another account. But this is my video. And ta-ta. See you later. Peace.